Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. This is Nifty on a daily time frame, and the analysis was that this line and there are a few fair value gaps here. This is all sell side liquidity, and this weekly fair value gap and the lines right here are the buy side liquidity. If you go for a bird's eye view, Nifty was supposed to trade between these levels. That was the analysis previously, and Nifty holding good there, not going anywhere, trading between those levels. That was yesterday's analysis. Now let's move into today's analysis. So what we do here basically is we analyze Nifty starting with the monthly time frame, then move on to the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour time frame, and we input biases here and then look for the levels of buyers and sellers. Simple as that. So this is Nifty on a monthly time frame. So let's go for a bias. What's a bias? Well, right here it says not sure. It is, well, indeed, I am not sure of a bias. Why is it not sure? Because for a bullish bias, there has to be a higher low, and for a bearish bias, there has to be a lower high. There's no such formations right now, so the bias is right now not sure. But there are levels of buyers and sellers that you can look at. This swing low is where the major sellers are. That's where Nifty has is being sold off for the last few days, last couple of months, I would say. And this is the level of buyers. That's 22,182 is the ultimate target of Nifty if Nifty decides to fall down, and if there's nothing huge coming up like the COVID or a world war or something like that, a black swan event basically. Moving over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, Nifty is bearish. Why is it bearish? Because you look at this. I hope it's visible. This is a swing high, and this is a lower high, and this is another lower high. So continuously three lower highs. Two is enough, and that's bearish. And what's important, this is an important fair value gap that's actually holding Nifty from falling all the way down till here. This is all the buy side liquidity in there. Nifty is eating this liquidity since the 11th of May, and we are in the first week of July. It's first week of June. My bad. And until now, there's so much liquidity in here that Nifty is still eating into this liquidity. Well, that's what is visible from the chart right now. It need not be that. It could be fresh buying that's coming in here. I'm not sure, but right now it looks like this. Moving over to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, Nifty is bearish. Right, this is a swing high and this is a lower swing high. So Nifty is bearish on a on a daily time frame. There's a nice level to watch out for, and that is this level. If Nifty decides to come down, the base of this fair value gap would be the first support, and then it could be this one. This is a hypothetical support. I'm just testing my knowledge. These these three red candles look like an order block to me, and I took the bodies, the high of the body of the first candle and the low of the body of the second candle here. That's basically the high and low of those candles, and drew a mean line through it. So what I was trying to accomplish here is to find the mean of the price action of where the major buying and selling took place in this order block. And so that should ideally act as a good support on a daily time frame. And so that's the it's an inform. So my what I would like to put forward is this, just not a line right there. It's an informed guess. So that's a line to watch out for. And yeah, that's that. Going over to the 4 hour time frame. What is the bias on the 4 hour time frame? Well, this was a swing high and this was a lower swing high, and obviously that makes it bearish. What's the bias on an hourly time frame? This is where it gets interesting. Well, this is swing high and this is swing high, and looks like on hourly time frame, Nifty is bullish. It's an interesting time frame. It's an interesting distribution of biases, but there's an event coming up today, so well, let's watch out what the event brings to the market. That's that from my side. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. I do this only for educational purpose. Thank you.